Hey, 2K TV fans, it's Scott Modes, the voice of the Sacramento Kings. I'm back to show off your top plays.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. A beautiful look at downtown Charlotte, North Carolina, the Queen City. And with pregame routines coming to an end.
Thank you, Kevin.
Well, they are fun to watch, certainly, David. Thanks. Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's McGee in at the 5 down.
I love seeing great young players develop their game. It's a lot of room to grow for these young teams and players.
Kaminsky is checked in for Phoenix. MP comes in for Chris Paul. With the floater, and Paul puts it in.
Man, he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Bridges finds MP. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Plumlee is checked in for the Hornets. McDaniels comes in for Gordon Hayward. And the Suns making a change here as well. Saric is checked in for Jay Crowder. Ball with it. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game.
He's so explosive on his way to the rim. Rozier is skilled at knifing inside and hurting the defense.
And every year, Terry Rozier seems to get better. Specifically great, becoming a more efficient and lethal scorer.
I mean, he's improving his percentages over the years, especially his three-point shooting. When he came into the league, was not a threat from deep. Now, you have got to honor that outside shot.
Martin's checked in for Rozier. Landry Shamet's checked in for Phoenix. Here's Ball. You saw him with 29 points last game. 1:33 left to play in the first. From deep. Rebounded by Kaminsky. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And the basket by MP.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Oubre against Kaminsky. Oubre kicks to Martin. Pass to Plumlee. Charlotte moving it around. Clock at 4. Here's Ball. Tries again. And he gets it to go.
Now, with all the intensity he plays with, boxing him out is a chore. Tough.
MP passes to Shamet. Back to MP. Saric right side. Here's MP. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Suns shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Bouknight comes in for Oubre, and it's Ish Smith in for Ball. And then for Phoenix, Biyombo comes in for Kaminsky. And Smith subbed in for Dario Saric. For the Hornets, they come into this one following a loss to Indiana, about 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Smith against MP. Shamet the pass to MP. Here's Bridges. Over Martin. Bridges misses. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Hornets lead by 1. We'll be back. And an unlucky history of injuries for Gordon Hayward. And he understands
there's certain times where it's not our...
And great teams are more sophisticated than ever when it comes to injury prevention.
And training staffs are now expected to anticipate risks. So at times they'll know before the player does that there's a concern.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, what do you think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, doing anything they could to make the most of their possessions.
They've got Martin. Smith is out there with Bouknight. Then there's Plumlee, and it's McDaniels in at the power forward. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Smith. 2 points. That one goes. Smith's got the lead up to 3 now for the Hornets.
Well, that's the unpredictability of Smith. I mean, that's just a luxury, taking advantage of the weak defense in the pick and roll.
Poked loose. MP kicks to Bridges. MP passes to Shamet. Back to MP. And the rebound goes to Martin. Charlotte leading by 3. Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
The pass to Biyombo. Back to MP. He gets it in there. MP's got 8 points.
Well, MP isn't just making headlines on the court. It was announced that he has partnered with Gatorade.
You know, this is big, I think, Greg, for MP. Gatorade doesn't just partner with anyone. They recognize his star potential. Some changes here for the Hornets. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Martin, and Ball subbed in for Bouknight. And for the Suns, Mike Kaminsky, he's checked in for Biyombo. Saric comes in for Smith, and MP subbed in for Chris Paul. Saric dishes to MP. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got 4 rebounds in this game. Oubre passes to Richards, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Passes it to MP. Releases from 15, and good. He got the English that time as it falls. 10 points for MP.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
And it's Rozier missing.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns, trailing by 5. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to give the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
Kept alive. Oubre outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Oubre's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so it's Charlotte in the driver's seat. Up. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Just making some changes here. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy, and I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. We've got Bismack Biyombo. Andrew Shamet is out there with MP. And it's Smith, and it's Bridges, and at the small forward position. He kicks it to Martin. Clock at 6. On deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Now Shamet. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Smith and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Toughness and energy on the boards. An easy putback to show forward.
Ball surveying the defense. The shot's good from Plumlee.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's MP. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
1:05 left in the third. Count that bucket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
And the shot is good. The Hornet lead has been cut back down to 3 on the basket from MP. Hornets have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Ball kicks to McDaniel from past the arc. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. Is Smith. He's checked in for Charlotte. Kaminsky, he's checked in for the Suns. Sharch comes in for Smith. .41 seconds left in the third quarter. It's Martin on the wing. Defended by Bridges. And it's Martin missing.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Bouknight with the rebound.
Everything looked good until the finish. It all goes.
Puts up a 3, and the 3 ball is good. Bouknight's got 5 now.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And even though, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time.
And so it's Charlotte with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll return shortly. 3 tenths quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. They've got Rozier, Oubre out there with McDaniels. And it's Smith, and it's Richards in at the 5 roaming the paint. Kaminsky kicks to Saric. MP outside. Booker finds MP. The shot, no good. And the Hornets now going the other way. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Richards and Charlotte again with the bucket.
Oh, I like the floor awareness on display from Rozier. Awesome job finding the open team.
Booker looking around. Pass to MP. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 4 assists in the game.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and he's gotten to his spots and capitalized. He just needs a little more help from his teammates.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Oubre against MP. Back to Crowder. Pass to MP. Saric dishes to MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
And the Hornets call time here. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Charlotte making some changes. Hayward comes in for McDaniels. And so it's the Hornets picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed. Down the stretch, this crowd, man, they were electric.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Turn me up. I gotta move, I gotta go, I gotta prove, I gotta know, is it the truth? I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta win, I gotta see, gotta repeat, my odyssey, hands in the sky, come follow me, come follow me, come follow me.
First up, we're in the city with Blue Screen Brev. Check out this fancy footwork from the three-point.
High above the vibrant downtown of New Orleans, we've got action from the Big Easy tonight. Allie, it's all you.
Hey, Brian, it's not often one team loses.
Outstanding. Thanks, Allie. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's McGee in at the center. And for New Orleans, and Grant.
Making some
changes. Kaminsky, he's checked in for McGee. Johnson comes in for Crowder. And MP is subbed in for Paul. Outside Grant. Pass to Valanciunas. And here's Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Here's Booker. Bridges outside. Back to MP. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Williamson. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
That one's good for 2.
A really nice play by Booker. I mean, he gives you size out of the backcourt and can finish with either hand.
To the wing on the left. Johnson against Williamson. Shoots over Johnson. Again, Williamson missing.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
There aren't many players that have come into the NBA as a consensus #1 pick like Zion Williamson did. Nobody was passing on this fella.
They get it back. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Like the way that Valanciunas worked his way to the line on that shot. Never let the defender get comfortable.
Some changes for New Orleans. Hayes is checked in for Zion Williamson. Jones comes in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Alexander Walker in for Graham. Smith, he's checked in for the Suns. Shamet comes in for Devin Booker. In that 2019 draft, Zion was a prize that every team in the lottery was hoping to win, Grant.
And that added a lot of excitement to that night. I mean, when you've got a once-in-a-generation talent like Zion, the lottery becomes a major event.
MP drives in. No good. Some solid defense from Hayes. Outside Hart. Pass to Jones. Now Hayes. And he buries his first look.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. MP finds Smith. Off target at the rim.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Here's Hart. Soft touch off the glass. Hart's got his second basket on the night.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. A sizable lead of 14. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
And so in the game for the Suns, they've got Landry Shamet. He's out there with MP. Cameron Johnson out there with Dario Saric. And it's Smith in at the power forward. Here's MP. Tries yet again. Smith. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Pass to Hart. Puts up a three. Sinks it from distance. Hart's got 7 points in the game.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
MP no good.
He's been scoreless for a while now. They're still trailing here. They might want to move to some other options offensively.
Pass to Hart. Takes a three. Rebounded by Johnson.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Shots good by Saric.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Now here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
The Suns have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Saric, the pass to MP. There's the block. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Oh, my.
Suns will go for a different look here. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Saric. Bridges comes in for Johnson. Booker, he's checked in for Shaman. And MP is subbed in for Chris Paul. The free throw drops for Valanciunas.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Graham against MP. Booker, the pass to MP. And that one's good.
Hitting only 1 of 5 this quarter. He's in a little bit of a slump, but it looks like he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
To the paint. Here's Graham. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Graham's got 4 points in the quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. The Pelicans making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. And a change for the Suns. Smith's checked in. Graham against Booker. Here's Hayes. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And they'll get another chance. Good chance here for Ingram. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Ingram's got 17.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
MP, the pass to Bridges. Back to MP. Got it. That bucket makes him just 3 for 10.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside Ingram. Graham for 3. Offensive rebound. Valanciunas lays it up and banks it in. He's got 6.
Gotta love the big man Valanciunas fighting for that extra chance, and he was rewarded for his effort.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans out. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters. Going with a whole new group out there. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence. And I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand, you always have to believe in yourself no matter what the situation.
We've got Willie Hernan Gomez, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Josh Hart. And it's Jones in at the power forward position. That's the Pelicans 5.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Here's MP. Here's Kaminsky. The Pelicans pull it in. Here's Murphy. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Pass to Alexander Walker. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
As a defender, you have to get more physical with him in the post.
And if you don't, they keep finding the matchup every time up the floor.
Johnson passes to MP. Over to the left wing. To the left wing. Johnson finds MP. Clock at 6. Jones with the block. Shemin. And the officials call the over the back. A little too aggressive there.
A terrific box out that draws the over the back call.
Beautiful to the eyes. That's good fundamental basketball. You love to see that playing the right way.
And Grant, you played for a Suns team that was influential with their training staff's approach. How has sports medicine changed from the early days?
You know, B.A., it has changed immensely. Nowadays, every team incorporates that foundation that Suns medical staff had back in the day. It's all about prevention. It's about recovery. It's the big picture approach to making sure players can not only get through season after season, but have longevity throughout their careers.
Right wing. Here's Murphy. He buries it from three.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Outside Booker. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's MP. That one's wide left.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn